Listen to that opening theme. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to some more anonymous notes from the abyss. This time we're covering chapter 3. I'm your host, as always, the 12th kind. So we're getting started. So, the past few times I used save slot 3, which is independent, but I'm thinking about grabbing this save from chapter 1 and using those items. So, this is the Abyss Gate. Place lives up to its name, got danger written all over it. Perfect spot to start my legend. Alright then, let's go see this dimensional abyss, shall we? How's this thing open? You, what are you doing? Hey, don't sneak up on me like that. Who are you? Me? I'm the one in charge of this door. In charge of this door? Well, good timing. I'm Sonny. I'm going to be a hero. Open this door for me, will you? A hero? Now we got another weirdo. Sonny, you know where this door leads to, right? Yeah, of course. Right to the dimensional abyss, right? Some strange dungeon world with ravenous monsters everywhere. That kind of thing. Well, you seem to know something. And what do you intend to do going to a dangerous place like that? I just told you. I'm gonna become a hero. I'm gonna hunt down a monster stronger than anyone ever fought before. Then I'm gonna grab the treasure it'd been keeping and be showered in wealth and fame. A hero. Usually isn't something you can just choose to be, you know. Why do you want to be one anyways? Heroes haven't made women, fortune, and no responsibilities. But most importantly, women. I shouldn't have asked. Let me in the abyss. I'll show you what I'm capable of. Just open the door already, would you? Quite a mouth you've got. Don't you know how to ask? Certainly, I just did. Well, fine. Getting thrashed a little might do someone like you some good. I'll open the abyss gate. Good, finally seeing things my way. I wouldn't say that, but... Alright, I'm off then. Wait now, there's more? I don't mind watching you get tossed around, but I'd rather you not die on me. Take this with you. Received soul capture. What's this? It's a skill that lets you absorb power from the monsters in the abyss. I'm not so confident you'll be able to figure out how to use it, but go ahead and try. I can master any skill in no time. I'm sure. Good luck to you. Alright, let's see. Haha, yes, okay. So it does have stuff. All I left in there was all greens? Are you kidding? No, wait, there's more. Here we go. Saint statue is something we haven't shown in the Let's Play so far. It teleports you straight out of the abyss. Let's see. Burning blade. I think we could probably go with that. Lance. And we do have flame spears. Fire bows. Ooh. Blessed by the goddess of the moon. You know what? We haven't shown off bows yet. So I think I should grab that. Leather clothes, flame mail. Let's grab some ice plate. Let's grab an exorcist ring as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the dungeon. Oh man, I even have inventory on me too. Oh geez. Okay. I need a stylus. Because... Yep. Okay. Artemis cannon. Ice plate. Protects from all status elements or dispels. I'm gonna go dispels curses. Let's also throw equipment into here. Let's see, anything on page 2? Yeah, we got bows and spears. A Poseidon. Ooh. Neato. Staff of the heads. So that I'm going to have down, down there. Oh, god damn it. I didn't mean to use it. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, well, while we're here, we might as well, ropes of the enraged lion, sun ring. Oh, I can't carry any more items. Alright, fine. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to grab a couple of all greens, because you never know. And then give you a steel arrow, Poseidon. There we go. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and save. And then enter dungeon Abyss 1. God, okay. There we go. So now I've got the bow. And we've got all of our items. I'm going to put the all greens at the bottom. Put those there. Okay, there we go. Now we can actually get started working through this abyss. This abyss has, what do we got? Fine moment. Ooh. Hold the bow, press A to fire. Shoots lots of arrows at once. That could actually be helpful. The dodge skill, which is going to be helpful. You know what? I'm going to put all the weapon skills on this page here. Unfortunately, you can't put skills into storage, which is kind of a bummer, but it's something that we just have to deal with. There we go. We have all that. And of course, we have the good old soul capture. Which actually, yeah, I'm gonna keep that there. And let's just go forth. There we go. Look at that. Look how much damage that does. Nope. No, you don't. Ow. Well, screw you. No, none of that. So yeah, bow doesn't seem to have that great of range. It does stop eventually. And eventually being like super soon after launching it. But you know, it does good amount of damage. So I think we'll stick with it for now. Also, that was not the way to get out of this room. Okay. I think it's up these stairs. So yeah, if you've noticed, every chapter of Anonymous Notes has a different sort of aesthetic for the dungeons. And so this one's more of like a castle look, which is quite fun in my opinion. Aha, you fool. Now you will be shot point blank with an arrow. There we go. Oh. Nope. I want to hit him. Also, it's like this area, like having this sort of like castle dungeon vibe, kind of reminds me of Dark Souls and Demon Souls to some extent. Because there are some areas where it's like you're just kind of walking around a castle attacking enemies there. So that's where that comes from. That thought process comes from, I should say. Anyways. Oop, there we go. It's kind of interesting. I don't normally go for the bows. And I don't know. It's definitely interesting. It's a playstyle I haven't considered before. It definitely, the rate of fire seems to be determined off of how many arrows you can. It's all right. Rate of fire is not something to write home about. Oh god. Every time I say oh god now, I think of Charlie the Unicorn. Oh god, what is that? I don't know why that is stuck in my head of all things. So anyways, I hope y'all have been doing well. Apparently, according to my comment section, some of y'all are actually either giving this game a try or replaying this. And I assume it's probably thanks to the H shop when you homebrew your 3DS, which honestly, like, in the past I was like, man, pirating, I don't know how I feel about that. But it's like, as the economy has gotten worse, I'm like, there really is no ethical consumption under capitalism. And with the cost of everything going up and student loan interest being like stupid high, if you gotta pirate some games to be able to play them, you might as well. Especially if it's like really old stuff that like the developers or publishers don't get any money from. So like in the case of like the 3DS, anything that was on the 3DS eShop or DSiWare shop, those developers aren't seeing that money anymore, and there's just no way to buy those games. So, you might as well. Honestly, it doesn't take that long. My buddy Gunner has been like, oh, you should mod your 3DS. You should mod your 3DS. It's not that hard. And I went through it and I was like, okay, yeah, this isn't that hard. And then, using 8-Shop, it isn't nearly as fun as using, the 3DS eShop. But it does get the job done, which at the end of the day is what's really important. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Good lord. The Abyss Gate. Where am I? The Abyss Gate? Hey, it's Sunny, you're back? Well, I went into this Abyss Hall in the last Abyss, but, right, I see. See what? Some of the Abyss Halls in the Dimensional Abyss are connected here to the Abyss Gate. The hall you went through must have been one. So what's that mean? I have to restart from the beginning? No, don't worry. Go into the Abyss Hall that just appeared and you'll be able to make it back to where you were. Right, don't really get it, but alright then. I'm surprised you were able to make it back. I might have misjudged you. You're not all talk like I thought you were. No, of course I'm not. So, think I'll start making my way then. Something wrong? I was just thinking, I don't even know your name yet. Yes, I didn't tell you. It's alright, it's not important. Like, I'll accept that. I'm gonna have to see you over and over when I go through here. I can't just think of you as the gatekeeper. You worry about weird stuff. So you won't know my name. It won't be any convenience to you. Sorry, I want to know your name now and tell me. No, thank you. I introduced myself and said my name when we first met. It's not fair if you don't do the same, right? Helen, my name is Helen. It's such a young girl's name, I don't like it very much. What, after all that, it's just a regular name? It's good, I like it. Do? Your name reflects who you are, If you have pride in yourself, you should come to like your name. I doubt it's that simple. I want my name to be known everywhere. That's one of the goals I'm working on. It's not a goal we share. Alright, suit yourself. I'll see you again later, Helen. Don't say my name so loud. Well, Helen, I guess we'll be off to the next Abyss. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. Sunny is an interesting character. Definitely, just off of first impressions. Oh, haha, you fool. I definitely have been having fun doing that southern accent. It is hurting my cheeks though, because it's like the way I talk is like I cock the mouth to one side, and that's how I get that sound. But I'm like, it kind of hurts. Ow. Screw you. Jeez, friggin' rude. Ow. All these enemies, they're so rude. Whoop. No, you don't. No, you don't. I might just have to go with the sword, honestly. Because it's like, the bow is alright, but it doesn't suit the way I like to play. I've never, also just like, in fantasy, I've never really cared for, the bows. Like, something about them just didn't feel right. Heck, I don't even really like the bow in Crisis 3. And I know that's kind of sacrilege, because, like, that's the whole selling point of Crisis 3 is you have the hunter bow. And, like, even though it has its uses, I'm just like, it's so annoying. You get, like, some decent amount of variety with your arrows, but at the same time it's like, oh, you want arrows, well, you have to go retrieve them, and I'm like, I get it, but I don't like it. It's like, I'll use this mechanic, but I will not like using it, kind of deal. And it's like, as far as like stealth factor goes, I never saw a difference between using the bow and using a silenced weapon. I'm just not sure. I'm like, the game says that there's a difference, but I never like really noticed. And also, my playstyle is more run and gun than like hide from the shadows. Which, like, yes, the game gives you stealth option and you should take it, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, you're also in a friggin' nanosuit, son. Like, you should make the most use out of, like, you know, advanced armor and all that fun stuff. Because it's like, what's the point of armor if you don't, you know, use it, right? It's like, you're giving me an arsenal of weapons and you want me to not use them? Rude. Oh. There we go. I'm saving up my my items for the boss so we can just item spam. Whoop. There we go. Haha, you fool. So anyways, that is my controversial opinion on Crisis 3. I have many opinions on the Crisis games. One of them being, out of all of them, Crisis 1 I feel is the weakest. And also with Crisis 2, I didn't like that the way it ended was like Prophet came back by possessing Alcatraz, and then it was like, because of that in Crisis 3 he was much more talkative. I don't know if that was like a thing with the fans where they were like, no, we don't want a new character, we want Prophet back. And so that's why at the end of Crisis 2, they were like, you know what, here's Prophet. You know, it's still like Alcatraz's body until the end. Spoilers. I'm gonna just fucking spoil the Crisis games. If you haven't played them yet, like, they're so old. Like, you've had plenty of opportunities. But yeah, so it's like, like, the end of Crisis 3, I don't know if Crisis 3 has multiple endings, but, if there are in the ending I got, like, there's this zoom in on, like, a beach, and, there's, like, the Crisis suit that you've been wearing the whole time, and then it suddenly like something happens and it looks like it transmutes or whatever, and it's Prophet like, Prophet just 100% hijacked some other dude's body. Like, because it was like the setup for Crisis 2, like in the beginning was like Prophet had failed, so he was going to pass it on to someone else and let them take over. There was no implication that like Prophet was gonna take them over, but whatever. The Abyss Gate. So back here again. Hey, Sonny, you look like you've been making it further into the abyss. Well, of course I have. Keep up this pace and the whole place is gonna be monsterless in no time. I can tell there's still a good deal you have to learn about the Abyss. What's that mean? Do you know what a parallel world is? I've heard of it, like two of the same world, right? Right, they seem the same at first glance, but they're just slightly different. The Abyss Hole leads to infinite parallel worlds. Even if you defeat all the monsters in one world, there's another with more of the same. The next world you go to may have the same monsters you defeated somewhere else. Huh, that makes things interesting. So I can hunt as many monsters as I want and never run out. I'll hunt so many monsters that the entire kingdom will start cheering my name. Go right ahead. If it's numbers you're after, perhaps you should just go for the boss of the dungeon. Boss? Yes. Each dungeon is controlled by a powerful monster deep within it. Powerful monster, you say? That monster protects the magic field that holds the dungeon together. If that field comes in contact with someone from an outside world, yourself, for example, the equilibrium of the dungeon is lost and it collapses. So doing that would get rid of all the monsters in that dungeon too, then. That's the gist of it, I'd say. Also, remember parallel worlds. Defeating a monster in one world will affect other worlds as well. Erasing the entire dungeon would have an influence immeasurable. I get it. Interesting. Think I'll go take out this boss right now. Be my guest. You'll have to be careful, though. The strength of a boss isn't to be taken lightly. Ha! No monster is strong enough to be worthy of fighting me. Fine, sure. Don't come crying to me later. That is going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Next time on Let's Play Anonymous Notes from the Abyss, we'll be tackling Abyss number 3. Bye-bye.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and hit the bell to receive notifications. And if you're able, consider supporting me on Patreon or Ko-fi. Links below. Thank you for your support.